the #1 Google search that brings people to my website is chakra energy. So that means there's a whole lot of readers who are interested in how chakras flow through our body and how we can use the information about each chakra to actually help us heal. And so I decided I'm going to make a series of 7 videos. I'm going to do one about each level, and we're going to start today with the root chakra. And it's my goal that after just a few minutes of watching this video, you'll have an instant feeling and recognition of what that chakra level feels like in you right now, an image of that energy and a sense of what that energy feels like, and also a sense of how symptoms in that chakra level flow through our body in an effort to just align us naturally with well-being. So I see different symptoms that come up at different levels of our chakras as actually healing us instead of as a malfunction or something going wrong. And I'll give you an example at each level so you'll understand that too. So I'm Laura Koniver, MD, the intuition physician, and let's start with the root chakra right now. While we're here and while we are alive and while you're listening to this video and we're taking a breath, our soul is in our body and it's aligning with energy flow and it's bringing it down through. And this is where chakras come into play because we're the vessel. The body is the vessel that is allowing the soul energy to express. And the other half of that is we're on Earth. So there's an earthly component. There's a component where we're wearing a body that physically needs to be cared for on an earthly level, and that's where the earth comes in. And that's why I'm a big advocate of earthing. And that's why I was in the movies speaking about earthing and why I'm passionate about it, because that's the second half that is often missing for us soul, spiritual people down here wearing our bodies, is that we have lost that connection with just the physical nature of our bodies needing to be supported by the earth. And that can be through direct contact, like in this painting. It can be through choosing really good foods to eat to nourish our bodies. It's through clean air that we're breathing. It's through water we drink. It's all the ways on the earthly plane that we support the well-being of our physical body. And so when we mesh those two together and we have our soul energy coming in, bringing soul health and soul purpose and a reason for our existence through top to bottom, and then we have the earth supporting our body, and the physical reality of us being allowed to be alive right now is because we have this physical body that is aligning with health continuously and constantly. It's the fusion of those two. This is why we very rarely just feel perfect all day, every day, and in perfect mood, and our body feels perfect. It's because it's a constant fine-tuning and adjustment, and it's beautiful. It's a dance. It's not static. It's not static. If it's static, then we wouldn't really be alive, because we have to be flowing this continuous energy through our soul, through our body of expression, and our body has to be constantly turning over billions of cells every single day. It has to constantly be shifting nutrition and hydration status and environmental concerns, and so it's never a static thing. It's always a dynamic thing, and because of that there's always going to be little tweaks and things and stressors that we can release at any chakra level, and this is all a healing process. And I really encourage you to look at symptoms that come up in your body and issues that come up as part of the natural healing process, because the more you can embrace it and the more you feel like this is what my body will naturally do to realign me with well-being, then the more you can step back from the process and allow it to flow, and the quicker it resolves. So on the root chakra level, how would we off-gas stress that was dealing on the root chakra level? The root chakra is all the way down, the deepest we can go, the most close that our soul gets to the earthly realm, which is all the way in our root. It's the bottom of our sacral area. And it has to do with fear and safety. I mean, that's the base concern. I mean, when your safety is at risk, you're not worried about upper chakra stuff. You really just need to seek safety and kind of reestablish that zone of safety around you. And that's what our root chakra does. So it's no surprise that our root chakra deals with very deep core issues like bone, like allergy and immune, like blood. And the way that our root chakra releases stress is through off-gassing on safety levels, which could look like an allergic response. It could be autoimmune. It could be something like way down in our core at the root of our sacrum. A big one is just have you ever had nervous diarrhea, or it's that you have that flight or fright and you recover and you're starting to recover, and then you have to go have nervous diarrhea, or you have, cramps or that kind of thing, because your body had that experience of being stressed and now it just wants to release it. So is there something wrong? Do you have to go get your stool analyzed because you had diarrhea after being scared? No, that is a natural process of aligning. That's your body. That's an example of your body going down to the root chakra and using the stress experience to realign by just releasing and off-gassing. And that's just a really graphic, easy way to understand how the root chakra can realign. And every chakra has an example like that I'll give you in every video to kind of just give you that feeling of, if that chakra feels stressed, how does it off-gas it and reset you? You know, you just want to go back to being that vessel that's open to your life's purpose. You want to go back to that physical health of your body, you know, rooted in the earth. And when that's open again and you're a vessel flowing, then you're in well-being. So when things come up in that root chakra, look at safety issues. Look at if that's what your body's trying to release. Because the more you can support just releasing and regaining that sense of safety, regaining your boundaries, regaining peace, and that knowing that you're protected at all times, then you're going to release those issues faster. So that's how you work with the root chakra, and that's how I help patients work with root chakra issues. And so I painted this painting for you guys so that you could kind of just see and get a flavor for that chakra as well. This is how it feels to me when I connect with patients who are having root chakra issues. So I tried my best in a canvas. So it's very red. That's the classic color of the root chakra. It has to do with fear and safety, and the best, most healing modality you can do to support that is earthing, because we're talking all the way down, as far as our soul can drop down into the body, at the very root, at the very core, and you're dealing with just primal urges of being safe and being protected. And nothing supports you on an earthly level and supports your body to relax into that safety better than just connecting to the earth. So that's what this woman is doing. She's got her feet on the earth, and this is the grounding energy flow that is supporting her from underneath. Okay, and so this is the feeling. It's down deep, it's at the core, and it's radiating out of you, and the more you can be an open vessel and clear, then, you know, the more aligned you are. And there's nothing wrong with being misaligned or having stress or needing to release it or needing to tweak it, needing to go back to well-being. Like I said, we all are, and again and again and again. It's not like I've just opened my root chakra once and I'm fine for the rest of my life. I mean, it's a dynamic process that you hope never ends because it's beautiful. So some of the feeling of that energy as it flows through your body when it's aligned, and which is a good affirmation even when it's not aligned, is that I am powerful, I am rooted, I am safe, and I am strong. That's the feeling of a deep, healthy root chakra, open vessel energy. And a great affirmation to say to yourself during times when you want to focus on and just feel the power of your root chakra is, I am divinely supported at all times, because this chakra is about being supported. You know your soul energy is in your body, so you know you're alive, so you've got that soul connection coming in, and what you're focusing on with the root chakra is that basic root earthly level of, please keep my body safe, please keep my body alive, please keep my body supported. And so a great affirmation is that you're both, that you have support from both levels. I am divinely supported at all times, and I'm touching the earth, and I'm rooted, and I'm powerful, and I'm safe, and I'm strong. And this is how I see your root chakra energy. So I hope that helps. I hope it gives you a nice visual image of what that chakra energy is in the root, and how small symptoms and large symptoms can all be an effort to just bring you back to well-being, just bring you back in alignment with what your soul energy is and what your grounded earth energy is. And when you have the two of those connecting freely, then you are really in that zone of well-being. And that's what I want to bring you back to every time. So I hope this video helped, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you so much.